We've been doing a lot more tasks on smartphones these days.
Keeping that in mind, we show you how to access multiple keyboards on your Android smartphones in this next segment.
There's a whole world of keyboards out there, and your default Google Samsung HTC keyboard is nowhere near the most useful, most productive, or the prettiest. Android phones come with a couple of keyboard options pre-installed. You have the brand-specific keyboard installed as well as Swipe, the original speedy drag your finger across the screen to spell words keyboard. To enable additional keyboards, go to Settings, then Personal, and finally Language and Input. Under Keyboards and Input Methods, you'll see all the keyboards currently installed on your device. Head to Settings, then Language and Keyboard. And to enable a keyboard, check the box and it's installed. To set the default keyboard, tap Default and choose your desired input method. Some keyboards have additional settings which you can access by tapping the gear icon to the right of a keyboard's name. Settings vary by keyboard, and some keyboards allow you to input your own words, change the language, change the theme, and toggle autocorrect on and off. Once you have a keyboard enabled, you can use it whenever you're typing in a text box. Your default keyboard will always come up first. The option to switch between keyboards is on the keypad next to the spacebar. Click on the globe icon and it switches on to the Hindi keyboard.
While everybody is trying to make their lifestyles more active and healthy, we bring to you factors that you should keep in mind while choosing earphones for running or jogging.
Getting in shape has its own charm when you do it while listening to your favorite music on the right kind of headphones. Here are a few guidelines on how to help you pick the perfect pair of headphones for an active lifestyle. Consider the options of a wireless set of headphones. Wireless headphones work off Bluetooth that many smartphones have built in. The downside is that wireless headphones require batteries. If you prefer traditional corded headphones, opt for a pair with a strong reinforced cord. The amount of electricity it takes to power your wireless headphones is also important. The more energy required, the shorter the battery life. You won't be happy with a pair of headphones that drains your battery before you can complete your workout. So favor those with a low impedance or the measurement of electricity used. Aim for a pair of headphones that uses 24 ohms or less. The frequency range of human hearing is 20 Hz or 20 kHz, so there's no need for headphones that exceed this range. If you're a jazz or classical fan, opt for headphones rated strong in the mid-range and high-end. If you're a fan of pop, rap, dance or hip-hop, select a pair of headphones that are strong in the bass end of the spectrum. Don't ruin your hearing by overcranking your tunes. This can result in hearing loss. If you're in a very noisy environment and can safely block the noise out, try an in-ear model with a good seal against outside noise. People who use their iPhone or Android phone as their music source might also consider buying headphones that have inbuilt microphone and device-compatible controls. Also, it might be a good idea to invest in dust and shock-resistant earphones. It's worth investing in a pair of headphones that will tolerate the sweat of a good workout. And be sure they also fit securely on your head so they don't slip. There are also a handful of times when you can afford to block out all noise with relative safety, like at the gym. For these times, in-ear headphones are a good bet. However, for those activities during which you must absolutely remain cognizant of your surroundings, you'll want earbuds that permit some ambient noise to pass through.
Today we show you an easy tip which will help you to take beautiful pictures and videos underwater.
These are a few simple hacks to use your smartphone underwater. Take 2 Ziploc bags, one inside the other. Inflate them slightly by blowing into them. Seal them tightly, then gently push on them to make sure they seal correctly. Put your phone in the first one Suck out as much as possible. Seal it and then take the second. Put the first bag inside the second bag, suck all the air out and seal it tightly. You can buy a camera housing which can be used for a phone. Search the web or a mobile accessory market for a good waterproof case or housing for your smartphone. Once you cover your phone with this housing, you can use it underwater to click photos or take videos. Do clean the camera lens and the housing before you put them together.
I hope this episode of Go Digital helped you deal with your everyday technical problems and updated you with the latest news of the tech industry.
Tune in next week for more tech news and views. This is Aarti.
And this is Shivam.
And you're watching Go Digital.